the mummers and the military papas. It seems the network of entertainment as we see it is part of a more complex structure that stretches back quite some time and covers many areas. For this angle, tracing its roots to a number of decades ago back to the 60s, where music became a more serious tool in the shaping of society, so the importance of who and when became paramount, not just for profit, but for steering the mentality of the young minds. And although it's been touched upon in Do You Mind, There's Something to Control, regarding the Monarch Project and overall brainwashing of subjects to deliver and perform as needed, there are deeper layers and infiltrators than maybe even I had imagined. It seems, though, that some of the most popular of their time all came from the same area, background and type of family. The Beach Boys, the Mummers and the Papas, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, and countless others who all, interestingly, had military-serving fathers or connections, quite prominent ones in some cases. There seems to be many stories of artists meeting by chance, or just so happening upon their perfect counterpart to take the world by storm. Yet sometimes, the fairy tale story of rags to riches, which is designed to hook you in, often doesn't quite hold up under scrutiny, or being applied to real-life settings. Not to say that wonderful and marvellous things can't happen to people, but on the whole, it just seems very few and far between. Just a good story to keep people thinking it could be you, and to waste their life dreaming and trying for something they were always going to be excluded from. Public Eye, or Evil Eye, has already looked at the way the stars are portrayed and packaged for us to distract us from our lives by dreaming about having theirs, even though sometimes even they don't have the life they are made out to have. It's just all part of the marketing ploy. And of late, another particular music scene is splitting at the seams, which I discussed in Getting a Bad Rap. Following on from the swinging 60s, the punk and rock 70s, and all the other scenes they saturated people with thereafter. Rap had its own hyper-aggressive frequency, which was then inserted into the mainstream. Things you can't quite hear or distinguish sometimes, but it's there and triggers you. It's what it's designed to do. To calm, annoy, bring joy or sadness, fear or aggression. Sounds and frequencies affect us greatly, and it seems that while we might not be privy to all their effects, others most certainly seem to be. Subliminal messages in music and TV are most definitely not new, just as the debate and ethics surrounding them isn't. But what is perhaps new is the reach they now have and different techniques and tricks to trigger people and crowds when required, with no real thought or awareness, just following the beat of the drum and being led by the Pied Piper as you were enticed down a dark, yet musical path.